So as 2026 starts out with prices ever increasing, need to find some ways to save money. And one of the ways that I'm going to be doing that in 2026 is by doing a no buy challenge. I'm actually going to be doing several no buy challenges. I may be doing some weekly no buy challenges. I may be doing some monthly no buy challenges, but this video is actually going to be about my 1 year no buy challenge. Now, obviously, I cannot go a whole year without buying anything, but there are certain categories of things that I have decided in 2026 I will not buy any more of. So the first category of things that I am not going to be buying any more of are shoes, purses, and accessories. Yes, that's actually a 3-for-1 here. No more shoes, no more purses, no more accessories. That means like scarves and hats, sunglasses. Well, I wear prescription sunglasses anyway, but I do have a couple of non-prescription sunglasses that I just wear if I'm like at the pool or something, and I don't want to mess up my nice prescription sunglasses. So I do have some kind of flop around non-prescription sunglasses. But in any case, I am not going to be buying any more of those in 2026 at all. I really don't wear that many hats. I do have, some ball cap type hats. I have some sun visors, which is what I wear most of the time. I have a huge collection of scarves. I have fashion scarves as well as scarves for warmth. I have a massive jewelry collection. And then I also have enough shoes to fill an entire shoe rack, as well as another over-the-door rack in another room. So I just don't even have any more space for any more shoes. I have every type of shoes. Sandals, I have water shoes, I have bowling shoes, I have a couple of nice pairs of dress shoes, I have steel toe boots, I have tennis shoes, I have literally, I have boots, I have literally shoes for everything. I do not need any more shoes, and I will not buy any more this year. And as far as purses, I have a whole bin full of purses. I have miniature backpacks, I have larger totes, larger totes and bags. I have small purses, over crossbody purses. I have plenty of purses. I do not need any more of that either. No more blankets either. This is one of my favorites. It was hand crocheted by my grandmother. And then I have plenty of extra throw blankets. I actually donated a couple to the animal shelter because I got one for Christmas. The next broad category of things that I am not buying any more of is clothes. Okay, I went through my closet and I actually decluttered a few things. And it was the process of decluttering that made me realize that some of the things had to be decluttered because I've lost a lot of weight. So some of the clothes were just way too big. And so those went, as well as some other clothes that I just didn't end up wearing as much as I thought that I did. And I don't want to be storing a bunch of clothes that I'm not wearing. And I've already made a commitment that I'm not going to go backwards on my weight. So I just went ahead and I decluttered all of those larger size clothes, and I'm never looking back. But that being said, because I'm also trying to lose more weight, I have plenty of clothes, and I usually like things even 2 or 3 sizes too big because I enjoy larger, more comfortable clothing. So I should be able to wear what I have in my closet should suffice for the entire year. I am not going to buy any more clothes. I'm going to work on my weight loss, and I am not going to purchase anything. Last year, I committed to not buying anything else except unless it was secondhand, and also for the current season. And this year, I am going to stick to a very strict no buy policy. Nothing, no pants, no shirts, no nothing for the entire year. I have plenty of nice dress outfits if I need to go to an event, a wedding, go out on a date with my husband, any of those types of things that I need a nicer outfit for. I do have plenty. So I'm just not going to be buying any clothes this year. And furthermore, another thing that I will not be buying in 2026 at all are books. That is cookbooks, that is reading books, and that is also music books. So I cleaned up my bookshelf the other day. I had to relocate some of my DVDs to another bin in my closet because they were taking up too much space. I didn't have space to have my books displayed properly, so I relocated some of the stuff that I had on my bookshelf that weren't books, and my bookshelf is completely full. I am not going to buy any more books. So I have enough books on my bookshelf. Literally, I could probably read the entire year and not run out of things to read. But even if there is something else that I want to read, I'm going to go to the library to get that. I am not going to be buying any more physical books or digital books. I'm going to make use of my current bookshelf, my current reading collection, as well as going to the library. I live in Houston, so we have Fort Bend County, we have Harris County, we have Houston Public Libraries. We have so many nice library systems around here. I should not need to be buying any more books. I'm just going to go to the library and find what I want, or try to find something to read. I know there's way more that I could possibly ever read for 1 year. There's no way I need to buy any more books. You know, they have language learning software, they have cookbooks, they have music books. That's another thing, another category of thing. I did buy quite a few music books, and I have quite the collection. I have basically an entire section, almost like half of my entire section on my IKEA shelf is music books. I have one, those cube shelves, and about half of one of my cube shelves is strictly music books. So I have plenty of music books, and I have lots of music in there that I have not even mastered. I have not tried to play. So I'm going to be playing my way through those music books, and I'm not going to be buying any more. And I'm not really a big recipe person. I sometimes will kind of look through some similar recipes, and then I will create my own recipe from those recipes. So I will take one type of recipe, and then I will take similar, maybe I'll find like 3 different versions of the same thing, and then I will create from that a separate recipe that I intend to try. That is usually how I use recipes. I rarely just pick up, a recipe and follow it exactly, or I might modify it a little bit. And then between the cookbooks that I've already got on my shelf, along with the cookbooks that are available at the library, and the infinitely many recipes that are available online for free, I don't need any more cookbooks either. Another category of things that I will not be buying in 2026 are water bottles and coffee mugs. Guys, I don't know how they are so tempting that when you see a new water bottle, that you just feel the need to like pick them up, and coffee mugs are the same way. Why do we do this? But I have an entire cabinet, literally an entire cabinet, that is full of water bottles and coffee mugs, and I do not need any more. I am not buying any more. In fact, I decluttered some last year. So that's going to definitely be a no buy for me the entire year of 2026. I do not need any more. And another category of things that I will not be buying in 2026 is home decor. No holiday items, no throw pillows, definitely nothing for the walls. Absolutely nothing. My walls are full of decor. I have shelves with little trinkets on it. I have plenty of decoration in every room. I do not need any more home decor. And then also in terms of holidays, as you know, if you've seen any of my other videos, I do not go hog wild on holidays. I have a couple of small spring items that I bring out for several months, and then I have a couple of fall items that I bring out every year, because I do not like to store home decor, and it just creates a huge burden on me because I have my house is plenty large. It's about 1,400 square feet, but I don't have a bunch of extra room to be storing a ton of holiday stuff. So I do choose Christmas as the one holiday that I do go more all out on. And I do have a pretty good, pretty substantial Christmas collection. Now, some of the stuff I can't put out because my cat is a psycho. An adorable little psycho. And he will literally take down my entire Christmas tree. So I have a tiny little Christmas tree that I can bring out. I lock it in, I lock it in the guest room so my cat can't tear it up. And then I bring it out when I'd like to look at it, like in the evenings and stuff when my husband and I are at home or when people are over. I will bring that little Christmas tree out and sit it on the table. But I do have more Christmas decor, but I don't need any more, and I'm not going to be buying any more. I do tend to take, when it comes to home decor, I tend to take kind of a minimalist approach when it comes to holiday decor, just because it does not make sense to me to have to store all of that all year long when you're only going to pull it out for a couple of months. And then I think, like everybody else, I have plenty of throw pillows. I just have plenty of decor. So I'm not going to buy any more this year. Next on the list, I am not going to be buying any more body wash or candles. Okay, so I already had like one candle, and then I got some more for Christmas. That's going to be plenty of candles for me for the entire year. And then a similar situation happened to me with the Bath and Body Works stuff, because I had just gone and bought the 3 buy 3 get 3 or whatever it was. So I had quite a few bottles of body wash that I had already stocked up. I really don't use their lotions much or their other products, pretty much just mostly body wash. And so I had stocked up my body wash, and then my friends bought me some body wash and other products from Bath and Body Works. So I am totally stocked up for the entire year. Aside from the body washes, I do have like Dove bar soap that my husband likes. So obviously we got to have soap in the house. So once I get through that Bath and Body Works, if I get through it this year, then I will stick to the Dove body wash, which is actually, in my opinion, is better for my skin anyway. But I have decided that I am not going to buy any more body wash and no more candles this year. I'm going to use what I have, and I'm not going to buy any more. All right, you guys, so that pretty much wraps up my video. Those are the things that I will not be buying any more of in 2026. All of that money savings that I am bound to have from not spending on all of those items for the entire year should add up to a substantial amount of savings to help battle inflation. So anyway, guys, I would love to hear some ideas in the comments about things that you guys are not buying in 2026. So drop a comment and let everybody know, what are you not buying this year? Okay, guys, I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I will catch you all on the next video. Bye.